A poem by Pablo Neruda. I do not love you except because I love you. I go from loving to not loving you, from waiting to not waiting for you. My heart moves from cold to fire. I love you only because it's you the one I love. I hate you deeply, and hating you, bend to you. And the measure of my changing love for you is that I do not see you but love you blindly. Maybe January light will consume my heart with its cruel ray, stealing my key to true calm. In this part of the story, I am the one who dies, the only one, and I will die of love because I love you, because I love you. Love in fire and blood.
Vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarañar. Vámonos pa'l monte, que el monte me gusta más. Vámonos pa'l monte pa'.
Hello, friends. Welcome to my second episode of Vamos, a digital show that showcases the beauty, the diversity of Latin America, its people, its geography, its politics and culture, and food. I hope you enjoyed my premiere episode on Peru. Today, we're going to journey to Chile, the country, not the condiment, okay? I love Chile. I've never been there, but I love Chileans. I have many, many dear Chilean friends that I love dearly. They're smart, they're funny, and they're very proud of their amazing country. Today I will have my dear friend Paula Tejeda, who owns Chile Lindo Bakery and Coffee Shop in San Francisco's Mission District, help me with this show. And later on, she will share her recipe for traditional Chilean beef empanadas. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Vamos! Chile is the longest and strangest shaped country. Yes, it looks like a long Chile, but that's not how it got its name, okay? Chile is on the west coast of South America, and it's 2,653 miles long. That's like the width of the United States, coast to coast. It's also the thinnest country. Santiago is the capital, and Chile has a population of 19 million people, same as the state of New York. Chile is so long from north to south. It goes so low to the ocean level and so high to the Andes that it has dramatic weather and topography like no other country. In the north, you have the Atacama Desert, which looks like Mars. In the center, you have the beautiful coastal port city of Valparaiso. The majestic Andes frames the country on the east. And the further south you go, the colder and darker it gets, which is perfect for viewing the beginning of the universe through the Gemini telescope. The name Chile probably comes from the Mapuche word Chile, which means land at the end of the world. Or it might be from the Incas, who called it Chille, which means frozen land. Interestingly enough, the Inca Empire in Peru never conquered Chile because it was hard to get to. And the Spanish never conquered the Mapuche people either. So treaties were signed protecting the indigenous lands. California and Chile share many, many similarities. They both share similar Mediterranean climates and topographies. They are mirror images of each other on both sides of the equator. They grow similar produce and both have large wine industries. Chilean wine is very good and affordable. During the California Gold Rush, 6,000 Chilean miners departed from Valparaiso and came to San Francisco. People from all over Europe came to Chile as well. The British built the railroads, and the architecture is reflected in Valparaiso. 30,000 Germans came and developed the agricultural industry in the south. Italians, French, Croatians migrated here. Chile has the largest Palestinian population outside the Arab world. Chile is considered the land of poets. They have two Nobel Prize winners in literature. Pablo Neruda, who I recited earlier, won the prize in 1971. And Gabriela Mistral won the prize in 1945. She was the first person and first woman from Latin America to win the prize. Here's my friend Paula Tejeda.
Gabriela Mistral lived in the Bay Area. She taught at my alma mater, Mills College, and in 1947 she received an honorary doctorate from Mills College. Now I'd like to read one of her poems. Give me your hand. Give me your hand and give me your love. Give me your hand and dance with me. A single flower and nothing more. A single flower is all will be. Keeping time in dance together, you'll be singing the song with me. Grass in the wind and nothing more. Grass in the wind is all will be. I'm called Hope and you're called Rose, but losing our names we'll both feel free. A dance on the hills and nothing more. A dance on the hills is all will be.
Other important Chilean writers are Isabel Allende, who wrote House of the Spirits. She lives and teaches in Berkeley and became a U.S. citizen. President Obama presented her the Medal of Freedom in 2014. Now, I cannot talk about Chile without talking about the political turmoil it experienced in the late 20th century. Salvador Allende was a democratically elected socialist president that nationalized many industries. Richard Nixon, and especially Henry Kissinger, they didn't like the fact that a socialist country was in their backyard, so they helped General Augusto Pinochet overthrow the Allende government with a bloody military coup. An era of political and cultural suppression began, and Pinochet arrested and killed thousands of Allende supporters. Thousands of others disappeared. The great singer-songwriter, a Chilean Bob Dylan named Victor Jara, was assassinated during those dark days.
Te recuerdo, Amanda, la calle mojada, corriendo a la fábrica donde trabajaba Manuel. La sonrisa ancha, la lluvia en el pelo, no importaba nada, ibas a encontrarte con él, con él. Con él, con él, con él, son 5 minutos, la vida es eterna en 5 minutos, suena la sirena, de vuelta al trabajo, y tú caminando, lo iluminas todo, los 5 minutos. Te hacen florecer. Te recuerdo, Amanda, la calle mojada, corriendo a la fábrica donde trabajaba Manuel. La sonrisa ancha, la lluvia en el pelo, no importaba nada. Ibas a encontrarte con él, con él, con él, con él, con él, que partió a la sierra, que nunca hizo daño, que partió a la sierra, y en 5 minutos quedó destrozado, suena la sirena, de vuelta al trabajo, muchos no volvieron. Tampoco Manuel. Te recuerdo, Amanda, la calle mojada, corriendo a la fábrica donde trabajaba Manuel.
Chile has always had a great reputation for singer-songwriters. Violeta Parra is considered the mother of Latin American folk. She wrote the beautiful song Gracias a la Vida, which was covered, you might remember, by Joan Baez.
Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio 2 luceros que cuando los abro perfecto distingo lo negro del blanco y en el alto cielo su fondo estrellado, en las multitudes el hombre que yo amo.
Many musicians and artists left Chile during the Pinochet dictatorship and were exiled in France and around the world. Inti Illimani, who you will hear later, is one of those groups. Los Prisioneros were a political rock group, and after democracy returned to Chile in 1990, many groups flourished, like the psychedelic Los Jaivas, the rock pop masters La Ley, and hip-hopper Ana Tirón.
Soñamos en grande que se caiga el imperio. Lo gritamos algo, no queda más remedio. Esto no es utopía, es alegre rebeldía del baile de los que sobran de la danza tuya mía. Levantarnos para llevar. Ni África ni América Latina se suba. Con barro, con casco, con lápiz a patear el fiasco. Provocar un social terremoto en este charco.
Now, the Chilean flag reminds me too much of the Texas flag. Yeehaw!
Now I'm going to show you what goes into a traditional Chilean empanadas. First is the stuffing. The stuffing has chopped onions, which we saute, with cumin and paprika. We chop them by hand. Then at Chile Lindo we use top quality beef, and that is sauteed separately with salt and pepper. Then the two ingredients are mixed. We have raisins, olive, and a slice of hard-boiled egg. The dough. The secret is in the dough. The dough must be crisp. And we make our dough by hand, obviously, and you let it cool overnight so that it'll be crispy the next day when you bake it. At Chile Lindo, we measure 3.5 ounces of stuffing per empanada. Then we take the raisins and we put 3, 6, 4. Some people like more raisins, others less. 1 olive and a slice of hard-boiled egg. I like to use the same water liquid that is in the raisins. And you wait until the dough acquires a little bit of a film so that it can seal the empanada. This is the traditional beef fold. There are numerous folds that are used, but this is the one we use at Chile Lindo for the classic Chilean empanada. And you put here, and you turn them here, here, and seal it here, and then you want to press it a little bit so that the air is released, and then you pinch it in the middle, and that is our traditional fold. Then you take an egg and a tray. With a little bit of flour, and we also put, our empanadas are very juicy, so you want to put a little bit of flour in the bottom so that it doesn't stick, and then you take a brush and you brush the dough just with some egg to give it color, and then you pinch so that the air comes out and the seams don't explode. And now it's ready to go in the oven.
Oh my God. Those empanadas look great, right? With a bottle of red Chilean wine, you're all set. I want to thank my friend Paula Tejeda, the owner of Chile Lindo Bakery in San Francisco, for helping me out in this episode. Her information's at the end of the show. And I want to leave you with a clip from Inti Illimani, the group I was telling you about. This is a clip from a French TV show in 1975. It's amazing. Check out the yodeling. See you next month.
La mujer que yo más quiero en la sangre tiene hiel, me deja sin su plumaje, sabiendo que va a llover, sabiendo que va a llover. El árbol que yo más quiero tiene dura la razón, me cría su fina sombra bajo los rayos del sol, bajo los rayos del sol. El río que yo más quiero no se quiere detener, con el ruido de sus aguas no escucha que tengo sed, no escucha que tengo sed. El cielo que yo más quiero se ha comenzado a nublar, mis ojos de nada sirven, los mata la oscuridad, los mata la oscuridad. abrigo sin la sombra, sin el agua, sin la luz. Solo falta que un cuchillo me prive de la salud, me prive de la salud. La 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 la.